Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Thanks for joining me today. See, everybody's coming in, and yes, I am taking questions today. We'll be doing talking about a few different things, and then we'll go into the questions. But let me see who else coming in here. I'm going to scroll up here and say, "Hey, Bernadette, thanks for being here. Hey, Barbara. Oh, hey, Ann Carter, thanks for being here. Hey, Hypnicity. Hey, Alice. And hey, Stacy Marie Norton. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your Saturday with me. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Isabel. Hey, Teresa. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to highlight this, Teresa. Thank you. Greetings, Galactic Tribe. Please remember to like and subscribe. Teresa, I've seen several times you've put a question in the last shows, and I've not been able to get to your question. I've seen it and it's very interesting. I'd like to read on it. So if you will put that in, I'll try to get to that today. Um, hey, Suzanne. Hey, Hypnicity. Alyssa, I got you starred. Barbara. Everybody. Hey, Alice L. Okay, let's see. I'm starting yours here, Bernadette. And as y'all know, I'll start off good going in order on these questions, but don't feel offended if I miss it. Hey, Janet in Lightworker 11. Wow, that's an impressive name. Hey, White Dragon, thanks for being here. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Emmy J. Hey, Aura Stories, thanks for being here. I've got you starred. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Play Love Remember. Hey, Patricia. Patricia, I was just writing on my third book that I'm writing, and I was just talking about the surgical unit that you're in charge of now. And it's pretty impressive what you had to take on. You weren't in charge of it at this time, but when you're having to take over that surgery unit on the Athena is pretty big and impressive. It does, I believe it does 100 surgeries per hour. It has the capabilities. It's really big. Hey, Diana, thanks for being here today. Hey, Linda. Let's see. And hey, Oxford Cat, thanks for being here. Oh, yeah, White Drink, thanks. Always supporting me. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I think I missed one. Again, if I missed your questions, it's not on purpose. I try to go in order, but sometimes you miss it trying to bounce back and forth, answering the questions and star and talk at the same time. Oh, you started reading the book, Hypnicity. Well, thanks for reading the book. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. How I Learned to Fly a Spaceship is my new book, and my next one will be coming out soon. I'm not probably within the next few months, which is How I Met an Alien. And let me see the stars. So that'll be coming out in a few months. I've already gotten the cover of that book, so it is well on its way, and it's already with editing. So anyway, I'm just going to talk a little bit about. Let me find it. Going. It's the vegans. I'm going to talk about the vegans. Let's see. Let me get this started. Yes, we talk about the vegans and Millie. Hey, Millie, what are you talking about? While everyone is here, I can't even catch up. Love all. Yes, everyone is here, and I appreciate everybody coming and sharing their Saturday with me. But it's the vegans. We're going to talk about them, and I am reading out of my Mystic Martian deck, the information out of that, and so it says that they are on the, of course, on the planet Vega. It's also called the Alpha Lyra. If you're the Alpha Lyra, and it's the brightest star of the Northern Lyra constellation. It has its own solar system, and they are actually refugees from the Lyran Draco Wars, which there's a lot of them that are refugees from that war, and they do not participate in any galactic politics now. They stay away, they stay neutral, and they're not going to be part of that drama. They are 6 to 7 feet tall, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see the picture of them. It's a picture of what they look like, and they They are natural healers and they care deeply about nature and the natural environment. They prefer to be neutral and private. Okay, Teresa, I'll read that question. I know you wrote something about it. They choose mostly to be in solitude and on their own home planet. They also, thank goodness, so they're known vegans. They are vegan, and it's spelled vegan. They are vegans and only eat organic or raw plant life. And so that is the lesson on the vegans. So that's your lesson on that today, on those beings. I've also got several decks out here. I don't know if I'm going to get to all the questions that are coming in, but I thought it might be kind of fun to pull some cards on the secret language of color today. I haven't done a color show in a while. I'll probably do that one here in the future, but I did pull those cards out so we can, I can pull a card from you that. Of course, I have my Starseed Oracle deck, which is always my standby that I use. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lindsay. Thanks for being here. Hey, Barbara. I see, oh, hey, Annie Bear. See everybody coming in. Thanks for being here. I have starred, I know I've probably missed since I was talking questions that were coming in, but I'll be answering questions today. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first one. Let's see. Has anyone ever had the GPS system take you on a trip down memory lane? I did. I followed every turn. It was a trip down memory lane. Took me in front of places I hadn't thought about in years. ETs. I'm hearing a lot of hypnosis that people are connecting with their. It can be extraterrestrial. Also, it can be just people of a different realm that they are contacting us through our electronics, through our phones, through our computers. So I'm going to say, let me see first if it's ETs. I know it's definitely yes, the unseen, somebody from that's on another dimension. But is it ETs? I'm getting it was the ETs. So yeah, so be prepared for everybody for if you're having some strange things happen to your electronics or strange messages come up. Hey, Donna, thanks for being here today. If you're having some strange messages or some strange things happening, they are trying to contact you through that, especially if you're somebody who stays on your devices all the time. They might try to contact you that way, but that is an avenue that they are using now to contact us because so many of us have our faces and our phones and everything. So strange things might be happening. So be prepared for that. So thanks, Hypnosis, to bring that to light for people. Okay, let's see. I hit the wrong one. Looks like it's Bernadette next. Does my Starseed family have any message for me around my arts and creativity? Oh, wow. I know they're all for arts and creativity, so I'm sure you're being fully supported on that. So let me see if there's any message. Well, you know what? This is a perfect one to pull a color card from. Let me see what I get here. I got actually two cards, and they're both in the lilac and lavender range. So I'm getting two of in the purple. So this is your third eye that they're talking about. And they're saying strengthen your faith, Bernadette. Connect your body, mind, and soul. So these are two big things, and this is opening your third eye. Let me see about that third eye and connecting your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, what I'm seeing, Bernadette, is there's a little hesitation on some of this, on your connection. Oh, you get blocks. I have so many ideas. Okay, so when you're getting blocks, go to your third eye, go to meditation. They're telling me go to nature. Go to nature. They're showing me you sitting under a tree, connecting with nature. That is going to help you unblock. But mostly when you get blocked, it looks like it's your third eye that's getting blocked. And that's where your creativity is developing from. Some connection between your heart and your third eye. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So when you're getting blocked, Bernadette, connect with nature, and it's not just go out and nature. Try to. You love nature. Why is it blocked? Most of the time when we block, it's from fear, and it might not be things that you know that you have fear of. It might be something that happened in your dream state or meditative state. Let me see if that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And there's something that you might have faced that made you close it down. And it's very common for us to do that. Whenever we see something in our dream state or whatever, we'll just close that third eye down. And it's a protective mechanism. And it's a good mechanism to shut it down for your own protection. And when that happens, just spend some time letting it heal, or not heal, not exactly heal, but give it some time to open back up, because you might not, well, more likely you don't remember what happened while you're dreaming or sleeping, but it's something that made you shut it down. It could be even that you do remember it, but that is generally is what it's coming from, is you're shutting it down yourself. It's not that somebody's shutting it down, it's you're shutting it down, and it's usually through fear. Something has happened to make you shut it down, and it's a protective mechanism. Hey, Lindsay, you're putting in 111. Thanks. So there you go, Burnett. So they're wanting you to connect with nature, and it'll slowly open up if you spend some time maybe doing a meditation to open up that third eye. And it's your third eye that's the main one, but it's also some connection to your heart. So if you have something that's hurting you, or even emotionally hurting you, sometimes you can shut that third eye down also. So it's just a protective mechanism, Bernadette, and you can open it up, and you just need to be patient with it, and don't get frustrated. Sometimes they'll even shut it down when they're giving you more information and upgrading you. I don't feel like this is it. I feel like you actually shut this down. So you do live with chronic pain. Okay. So just take your time with it, and it will open up, and then your creativity will be back. But just spending time with nature, don't get frustrated with yourself, and just let it happen, because trying to force it is just going to keep shutting it back down. So just take your time with yourself, be kind to yourself, do some soothing things. And they're showing me you need to get back to nature. Okay. There you go, Bernadette. All right, let me see who's next. Okay, aura stories. Hey, I don't even think I saw that you're here, but I started your question. Thanks for being here today. Hello, Palladians showed me they were connected to an ancient earthwork I went to recently. I'm working on a painting about the place, but I am having trouble connecting. Oh, wow. You and Bernadette need to get together there. Okay, so let's see, or story, what's going on with you? You're having trouble connecting. Okay, you're having trouble connecting to it to draw it, or stories. Let me get a little more specific on this, because I'm seeing that you see it perfectly fine. I don't see that there's any block. I don't know why you're having difficulties, because all the information is there, and you've been shown everything that you need. Are you being too much a perfectionist to yourself or about yourself? Because it doesn't look like there's any issues except for maybe you being too hard on yourself. Relax with it. It's all there. They're telling me it's all there. You guess you feel like you're not receiving. They're telling me everything's fine, everything's open, and you are receiving. I don't know why you feel like that. Bernadette, you're a professional perfectionist. Yeah. But our stories, it looks like to me that's what they're trying. They're just that you're being too hard on yourself, and that you're receiving everything you need. So I'm not sure what the problem is with that, why you're not feeling like it. But I mean, they're even showing me the picture of it. They're showing me the picture of it that they have given you, and that you should just, they're basically, okay, what they're showing me is if they show me that you're being tense about it, like your shoulders are up to your ears about it, trying to receive information, trying to do the work that you're wanting to do, and they want you to back off and relax. Oh, you say, or so, thank you, I'll try to be better at receiving. Okay, I'll accept this. Yeah, it's just relax with it. You're being too stressful over it. So anyway, that's what I'm getting, because you're getting everything you need is what they're showing me. Is you being too hard on yourself. Okay. All right. I wish I could have helped you a little better on that and given you some ideas, but yeah, that's all I can say is you got everything you need. All right, scroll. Come on. Scrolls. Oh, there we go. Hey, Amy J, any message for my galactic family? Okay, well, I'll pull out a color for you. Let's see what we'll get here. Ooh, look at this pretty brilliance. And it says, discover your sparkle, Amy J. Discover your sparkle. I'm going to look at the book on that one. Let's see what it has to say. Discover your sparkle. Okay. All right. Brilliance brings about change and transformation. Work with it when you want to wipe the slate clean and start new. Brilliance has the ability to assist with healing all health conditions and is great for releasing any fear and anxiety. When you feel heavy or depressed, use Brilliance to recharge and bring back your sparkle. So this is discover your sparkle. And if you're going through changes, and a lot of people go through this, MEJ, is we do feel a little dull when we're going through some changes. And it looks like to me that looks like what you're doing is you're recreating yourself. You're going through some changes and that you're feeling a little dull right now. So they're saying rediscover your brilliance. If you're going in a different direction, just try to find the sparkle. They're showing me all these little diamonds sparkling around you, and that they're kind of dulled, and they're wanting you to discover your sparkle, open up to the sparkle, and whatever direction you're going in, MEJ, it looks like it's good. Maybe there's some hesitation. MEJ, are you changing something? Is there transformation going on? Is there something you're changing? Because I think this is actually affirmation on that change. That's what I'm getting, as that's an affirmation, and maybe that will bring back your sparkle. Are you here, MEJ? Just let me know what you're going through. Tell me what the changes you're going through. Okay. Hey, Barbara, can you tell about Barbara, I don't know about those people. Aldebaran. Isn't that a star system, Aldebaran? Is that in the Pleiades? Barbara, let me know. Give me a little bit more of a hint on. Oh, hey, Jen. Aldebaran. Is that like a star in the Pleiades? Aldebaran. Actually, I think I don't have my book. I should have pulled out my book. I have a book, and it's not close to me, and I do think I have something on them. But to recall it right now, I don't know. Do you have any specific question about them, and I can give you an answer to that, Barbara? Yes, came from the Dal and Laren people. Is there any more specific question? I'm going to, as I said, I'm pretty sure I have that species written in my book, but I don't have it in front of me. And it's a book that I have all the different species in. Hey, son of what? Oh, it's in the Taurus constellation that includes the Pleiades. Okay. I was thinking it was in the Pleiades. But Barbara, can you any more specific question than can you tell me about the Aldebaran peoples? Looks like White Dragon and Son of Wat have got it. Aldebaran is in Taurus, close from Orion if you follow the arrow line. Okay, thanks. My question now is, Barbara, can you be more specific on what you want to know about them? As part of the Orion's belt? Okay, thank you. So, Barbara, I'm going to guess that then your background is the Orion. Are you here, Barbara? I want to help you out, Barbara. Let me know more about what you wanted to ask about them. Hey, Mila, thanks for being here. Okay, there you go. Hey, Barbara. 2025 involved in the Galactic Federation as an ambassador of planet on Aldebaran. So you were involved in the Galactic Federation as an ambassador, okay, on the planet Aldebaran. So what is your question? Are you wanting to know, did that happen, or you just want to know about the species? What is it that you're can you be more specific? Barbara, I feel like I'm bugging the crap out of you. I'm so sorry, but I'm interested. I want to know because, as I said, I haven't read up on those people all the time, and I have a notebook that's like a purple notebook that has all these different species in there, and I wish it was right here, but it's not. I think it's actually way back in my garage that I'd have to go pull out, and it has all those different species in it, and that I'm pretty sure that is one of them that's in there. And I can't recall what's written about that. I would have to look it up. But if there's something more specific, Barbara, you want to know what your job is with them? As you said, you're a representative, right? Okay, let's see what this is. You were 2025 involved in the Galactic Federation as ambassador of planet Aldebaran. Okay, so you want to know if you are, okay, well, let's figure out the species. Let me see if you are an Orion. No, or you're Lyran. Okay, you're a Lyran. So I don't know, did that have something to do with Lara in all that? I can't remember, but you're a Lyran. And I'm hearing Lyran representing the Orion. Surely it's not the whole star system, but I'm getting the whole star system, the whole Orion star system. Okay, so you are Lyran representing. Okay, apparently, you must be from the Orion. Yes. Okay, so there you go, Barbara. Is you are a representative, and it's like it's a diplomatic position that you've got, and you're representing Aldebaran. I hope I'm saying that right. So, is there something else, Barbara? Oh, can I tell you about the people? Again, I would have to go look that up. As I said, I have it, and that would be a little too much for me to try to get a read on that right now. I can only do really kind of short answers that would require me to go in deep, but I do have information on that. But you can email at drgail.starseed.com and remind me to look that up, and I can send you an email about it. Hold on, I got the cough. Okay. Aldebaran is the right eye of Taurus, the bull. Okay, thank you. Are you reading anything up about the people, White Dragon or Son of Wat? Both of y'all seem to be all in it. And who else was it in all that? Bringing up the information. Okay. All right. Well, let me see what the next one. Hey, Viviani. Thanks for being here. I was thinking about you for some reason the other day or today, this morning, I think I was. I'm not sure why, but I was. Okay. Who is next? It looks like it's Stacy. Stacy. Hey, Dr. Gail, can you please tell me which ETs are working with me right now and any messages they have for me? Thank you. Okay, any ETs that you're working with? It looks like you're working with the mantis beings. Yeah, the mantis beings are who you're working with. Um, you have messages coming in, Stacy. Let me see what this. I don't know that they're ready to share for me to share that information yet, and I'm getting a yes on that. So, Stacy, I think you're going through some upgrades right now, some changes. Hey, Christy, thanks for being here. So it looks like to me you're going for the changes, and they're not ready for me to give you that information. They're not giving me that information to give you. It looks like you're not ready for that information yet. Let me make sure that's what they're telling me. It looks like they're whispering in your ear. You're going on a new journey. They're not ready to reveal that yet, Stacy. I'm thinking you're going to know before I do, because they're just not ready to reveal that. And they're showing me numbers, so I'm not sure what all that's involved. The numbers might be some kind of signs or messages, but I don't know, Stacy. Yeah, interesting. Yes, it is interesting. Hey, Keela, thanks for being here. But anyway, Stacey, it's not time for you to know what the message is yet from them, but you're working with the mantis beings. And I tend to be working with the mantis being every time I'm going through changes. But yeah, go ahead and meditate on it, because I think they're whispering it in your ear, but they're not ready to reveal everything. And it's very common that you get little bits and pieces along the way, and then you have to kind of put the pieces together. Jen, you say, Millie, I've seen like 6 mantis here in the 3D world. I thought was odd. Wondered if the mantis were trying to get my attention. Yeah. I see the mantis beings, as I said, usually they're coming to me when I'm getting ready to do a different job, when there's a new job coming up and they're getting ready to ask me to do it. And I get the feeling this is what's happening with you, Stacy. They don't want to tell me what that job is. They don't want to reveal that yet, because they have to get your permission first. They have to do the changes, ask you if you will do it, and then you have to agree to it. So I think all that has to happen before you're going to know before me how that's going to happen, because they will ask you if you will do it. So there you go. So that's pretty exciting, Stacy. Actually, it's exciting when I see you show up. I'm going, okay, what's new? Also, I see them. The other way I see them is when they're doing healings. They'll show up because they tend to be like the surgeons or the doctors, and they have the grays with them, that they're assistants. But this is something new for you, and you will get it before me. Okay, Millie, you've been seeing 5s. Yes, whenever 5s are showing up for me too, it means something new's coming in. Okay, let's see who's next. Isabella, I have a general question. Is our 3D family also part of our galactic family? It can be, Isabel. It's not all the time that, but or it could be like 1 or 2 of them in your family, that is. So the answer is yes and no. Some people it is. Some people you're the stranger in your family, and you're the only galactic one in there that you wanted to go into that family. So it's a both yes and no. It can be either way. And as I said, it could be only one. It could be like your mother or your sister or somebody, your brother, whatever. It could be only one of them that might be part of your family that came in with you. Okay. All right. Let's see who's next. All right, Donna. One night, the three beings were beside my bed. What did they do? And did they take me somewhere? Well, they definitely took you somewhere. So, Donna. So I immediately got that. They took you somewhere and you went for a healing and went for a healing. Let me see if it's surgery. They're showing me you had some kind of lower abdominal surgery or maybe intestinal surgery or female organs. Let me see which one it is. It's in the lower part of your body. Female organs. So it looks like to me that, oh gosh, that's a big yes. They're saying ovaries. They were working on your ovaries, Donna. I don't know what the deal is with your ovaries, but that's what they're working on. I asked if it was part of the genetic program, but I don't think it was part of the genetic program. I think it was part of some kind of healing process for you. Let me make sure it's not part of the genetic program. No, it's not part of the genetic program, but it was just some kind of healing that you needed, and it was something to do with your ovaries. Okay. I hope that answers your question, Donna. And I hope you still have your ovaries, because that would be strange if that's what they're working on, but that's what they're telling me. It was your ovaries. Okay. Play, love, remember. I wonder who is on the pink planet, please. Who is on the pink planet? I don't know who's on the pink planet. I've seen a pink planet before. They're pretty. Where is it? Pretty. Okay. Okay. There is, well, I've seen a pink planet, and I've also seen like the Solaris Healing Center is on a planet that is pink and gold. So what is it you want to know about it? Hey, Jen P., thanks for being here. Hey, Mary, thanks for being here today. What is it? Play, love, remember, you want to know? I wonder who is on the pink planet. Is there a reason? Have you had some affiliation with it? Was it a solid pink or was it pink gold? Because the pink gold one is the Solaris Healing Center is on that. And it would have been great if that's where you were going, because you were going in for a great healing for that. But okay. Oh, okay. You're welcome, Donna. So what? Okay, and I'm getting a yes. That's where you did go. You went to the Solaris Star, and you went to the Healing Center there, and you should feel honored that you were brought up there, because that Healing Center is for like the angels and your guides and power animals. And anyway, it's a really big healing center, and I'm able to bring that once a month to the group. But that's where you went. Play, love, remember. It is the Solaris Healing Center that you went. I'm surprised I was able to get that or bring that up on that pink planet, but that's where it was. It took me a while. Hey, Jane, thanks for being here. Yes, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay. You, Play, love, remember, you thought you were working on the med beds there. Upon waking, I hear hydrolysis sound like shh. You, as I said, you were at the Solaris Healing Center. Yeah, Solaris Healing Center is where you were. Yeah, it is amazing. That's where she went, Millie. Yeah, I'm actually very impressed. That's where she was. So, okay. Let's see what Teresa. I think. Let's see, Gail. I don't know what I asked in the past. Anyone in the chat room how I met New Galactic on Medbed, light blue skin, light almond eyes, long as oh, so you met a Arcturian. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say that here, what you asked me before, but I probably will email you if I can remember. If I don't remember, email you before tomorrow, Teresa, remind me, because it's a question I think I saw and I wasn't able to get to it last time. Okay, Patricia, thanks, Patricia. Place all questions in caps and subscribe. Thank you, Patricia. Hey, Viviani, if time allows, I would love a message from my guide frequency, please. Thank you. Well, I'm pulling out of my Secret Language of Color deck today and see what kind of messages we're getting out of that. And let me see what I get from frequency for you. Pulled out orange. Nurture yourself. Oh my gosh, isn't this perfect for you, Viviani? Nurture yourself. Okay, this is nurture. I'm going to look at the book for more of that, but I think that speaks volumes of what you need to do for yourself is nurture yourself. And you've been really going through things, really a lot of things here lately. So orange helps to heal digestive ailments as well as chest and kidney disorders. It also assists with the treatment of asthma, fear, loneliness, spasms, tension, inflammation, colds, and depression. Improve your immunity, vitality, and stamina, and awaken your sexual and creative energy with orange. So you're supposed to envision yourself taking a bath in orange, but Viviani, I think this, as I said, we didn't really need to go into more about this is to nurture yourself. And so that's it. Nurture yourself, Viviani. That speaks volumes. Okay. Let's see who's next. Okay, Teresa, I'm having facial tingling. Is this related to the Alta Major activation? Oh my gosh, yes. The Alta Major activation would do crazy things to your whole face and body. And I'm getting a yes on that, Teresa. Yes, that is from that. Everybody, the Alta Major is in the back of your neck, and it's one that's really linked to your pineal gland, and it does activate when you're going through an awakening. All right, let me see who's next. Okay, let's say Bemused Shaman. Been having strange dreams where I'm visiting or building or exploring new homes. What does this mean and where? New planets. Building new homes. Okay. Thanks, Patricia. Patricia's just put everything in about the Alta Major. I always stumble on it. It's Alta Major is the energetic center, sometimes called the mouth of God or well of dreams, associated with receiving divine guidance, enhancing spiritual insight, and facilitating mental clarity. So there you go, Alta Major. That is big for us, big for the light workers. That one is one that you do not need to ignore. That one is really significant for us. Okay. Visiting or building or exploring new homes. What does this mean? Oh gosh, they just showed me which planet that was. Gosh, and I don't know what the name of it is. It is, gosh, I don't remember the name of these people. There is a group. Oh my gosh. And I think it's on a star. They have the ability to, they sit in circles and they manifest these, they can manifest their houses, their buildings, but they sit in circles and do that manifestation. And that's what they showed me that you're doing, is that you're sitting there with these people. I don't know if looks like to me you might be learning to manifest with them. I think that's it. You're learning from these people how to manifest. Oh gosh. I'm really going to have to pull my book out for these shows. I'm going to have to go get that book because I think that was definitely in my book too. And so next show, I'm going to definitely have that out so I can look it up. Of course, I'm not sure how readily I can find it, but what you're doing is they, as I said, they sit in a circle, and I think it's like 15 or 20 of them, and they're able to manifest buildings and and they live in huts. So that's their houses, and they live in huts. And it looks like to me that's what you're doing, you shaman, is that you're learning how to do that. A warm, fuzzy vibes. What is it you're saying here? Oh my goodness, I was at a grocery store last night and I was seriously looking at a tall girl because she was about 6'5". And no, she wasn't an alien, but that is where my mind goes these days. Well, what makes you think she was alien? Okay, did you ask if she was alien? Not to her face, but think in your mind. Think in your mind. When you see somebody like that, go, I know who you are. You can't hide. If they turn around and look at you, then you know who they are. So if they are an alien, they're going to turn around and look at you. And you're just saying that to yourself. So try that warm, fuzzy vibes next time you see that, but so you can distinguish who they are and who they might be. And it's especially in a crowd. If you're on one-to-one, it's not going to work as well. But if you're in a crowd like a grocery store or whatever, and it's just a random person, try that next time. Because they do walk among us. Okay. Mangled Unicorn. Hi, can you hear about, I guess you're saying, can I hear about a galactic past life? You've had quite a few galactic past lives. And, well, I had just talked about, who was it? The vegans. I had just talked about that earlier today on the show. And I'm pretty sure that's probably why I pulled it out. Yeah, you were one of these at one time, and these people are solitude and independent peace. You might want to go back to the very beginning of the show because I talked about them a little bit, Mangled Unicorn, and there's a reason why I pulled it out, and it's probably because of this question coming up. They do prepare me sometimes on these questions. So go back at the beginning of the show, and it tells you about that, but that is just only 1 year lifetimes. You've had quite a few. All you've heard is Octurian say this is new and interesting. Most of us here that are here in the chat have had different lifetimes. And Terry and I are going to be starting up a series describing each kind of extraterrestrial. I think we're just going to be recording them. And I think we're starting next week on those. And we're going to be doing a series on those different kinds. And so it's going to give y'all a lot more information where y'all be able to go back and look at these things. And even on my old videos, I have a lot of them that describes the different extraterrestrials. So you can go back and look for those. I definitely have Arcturian and the Palladians. There's quite a few of them. But yeah, we're going to do a series on those because I think everybody's needing to hear that information because it's been a long time since I've been doing them. So, okay, I'm going to take this one last question, and I'm sorry, everybody. I see there's a lot of questions. Sorry I didn't get to them all, but let's see who is the next person. Okay. Pamela Anderson. Hi, Dr. Gail. I'm wondering what I'm doing in the astral. I saw myself carrying a rack of metal discs. My boss looked Palladian. Oh, okay, Pamela, let's see what was going on there. That you were carrying metal discs and what you were doing. There, okay. Well, this might take a little bit of getting into here. because almost they're showing me almost like I don't is you're not walking on Earth. This is definitely not on Earth because it's such a strange setting that you're walking in, that you're following them. So I'm not real sure what planet this is. I've not seen this planet before. Because it always looks like the clouds meet the ground, but it's not like it is here where when it does that, it looks like fog. This actually looks like clouds, real clouds that are like right next to the ground. And the ground is not grass. This looks like a straw covering. And of course, I'm hearing you were carrying records, like not recordings, but like records of different things. And it's not even written. It looks like tablets that are inside those metal boxes. So, but Pam, it looks like you're carrying some important information, and it looks like some kind of tablets, maybe stone tablets, clay tablets is what they're telling me. Clay tablets were inside those boxes. Or you're saying it's a rack of metal disc, and they're showing me it's clay boxes. Yeah, metal disc and clay. Okay. I'm not real sure about this. Apparently, it would take a lot to get into this, but it is some kind of records or information that you're carrying, and it's to this planet, on this planet. And I've never been on this one, so I don't know the name of it. But it's important information that you're bringing or sharing with whoever is on this planet is, and I'm just assuming this part of it. I'm just assuming because I don't see any beings or anything around you except just the two of you walking, and it's almost like it's that you're getting ready to face obstacles to even get there. Like it's really difficult to get to where you're going, and you are protecting that information that you're bringing to these people. I'm assuming people. No, they're not people. You're bringing it to plants. Okay, this is really getting really strange, Bama. But it looks like to me it might be plant beings on this planet. This is going to take me too long to get into, Pamela, but that's just the gist of what I'm getting. So, but anyway, that's going to be it today. Thanks everybody for being here. You're a coder. Okay, well that would make sense. But you're bringing this information to the plants, I think, on this planet, wherever this is. But anyway, thanks everybody for being here today. Thanks moderators for making this a safe place. And my next show will be Wednesday, and I believe that's with Barbara Lamb. So anyway, thanks, and we'll see y'all later. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.